I think it was a week, 7 days of clarity. Yeah, finding clarity, and I think the way you've summed it up today it has provided a clear path and a clear outline to finding clarity to your goals and your visions. Yeah. So yeah, me today was great and very thought provoking and also food for thought. Especially the lead and lag measures and the adult learning thesis and tying all that with your core goal and long-term vision. Yeah, thank you. Today I've yeah, today I've learned a lot. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Ndungi. Let's hear from Judith.
Okay, mine is just to thank you so much for taking us through this session. It's very easy for you like to set a goal and really not do anything about it. But today's session, I think it has given me the ingredients to move forward with my goals and like just getting clear, getting committed, and taking consistent positive actions. It's a clear in itself. It's already helping us to clarify or to make our goals more clear by inputting those 3 steps in each goal and ensuring that we are taking those steps. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, Judith. You're welcome. Let's hear from Brainy.
Oh, I just want to appreciate everyone, because if it wasn't because of, your intention and desires, we wouldn't be having this session going on. And also today's session, it's been more impactful to me. We haven't learned a lot, but to me has been like 100%. Creating clarity and having intention behind my goals, because you can never fail at what you love. You can only fail at what you don't love, right? So it's about creating clarity about that. I had to ask myself, because one of my goals was to have a certain amount of money in my saving account. But I sat down and asked myself, what do I need this certain amount of money? That was, having that intention behind that, because I also didn't want to. I've been, having like a lot of opportunities here in terms of jobs, but I didn't want to work like at all, because I just don't want to get a job to get by. And something I realized is like, growing up, we've been really programmed to go to school to acquire skills. And then when you acquire these skills, you've been taught to use these skills to get a job. And when you get a job, you've been taught to spend the money. But where is your assignment here? You're working, but then because the creator put you here on this earth for a certain purpose, but you're working, but then you're not really looking at what your assignment is here to do. So to me, just joining this 90-day challenge has really helped me to be more clear on what I want to do, set the right intention, visualize my ideas, and act upon those ideas, because I want to own time. That's why I want to get money. And most of the time is we spend time to accumulate wealth, and then spend health to accumulate money. And then once we get money, that's when you want to buy time and health. That's all I wanted to share with you all. So have a good day wherever you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Brainy. Thank you for those very thoughtful reflections. Let's hear from James.
Today we had a very interesting session. It was impactful. We were actually gaining clarity on clarity itself, and it's been a very interesting hour or hour and a quarter, and I've really enjoyed the whole journey of testing my topmost goal through the 3 decisions that are needed to make to move me forward. I have enjoyed it, and I think my mind from this moment has become a research mechanism to answer the questions on getting clear. What is the end point? can I see that process? What are the alternative ideas that, and in that way, I can determine my highest value activities to ensure that I actually get the goal that I'm looking for. I feel that I have been put in a different position at a different vantage point to look at the same goal, and I can be able to look at it in a way I had not done before. And I feel that we are really making progress with the whole journey. The whole week has been very, very. It has been very. It has had a lot of influence on everything we've covered. I have found myself eliminating some of the things I took up because I was taking advantages of opportunities that were being presented to me at the moment, but they are not really tied to my vision. So it has been a very interesting week, and I am really glad that this is how we've ended it. And I'm looking forward to meeting here with all of you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, James. That's a wonderful reflection. Let's now hear from Diba.
Thank you. Mine is just to thank Job for the wonderful feedback, not just in response to the objective that I had shared, but also to the other responses that you gave to the rest of the colleagues. Those reflection are going to help me. They're going to help me reflect better on some of my other objectives. The other interesting thing I picked up from today's discussion is the insight on remembering as opposed to cramming. I've actually never thought about it in that sense. Thank you for sharing that. And like James has said, it's really, really interesting discussion, on a very high note to end the week on. So I can't wait to start a new week with you tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Over.
Wow, that's this has been amazing. Thank you, everybody. I just love your reflections, and so I will meet you here tomorrow. This week we were speaking about clarity. The coming week we start off a new discussion about necessity. The third week will be about energy, and we will finish with action. The final week we will delve a little deeper. So next week we speak about necessity. Necessity is about purpose, and so let's meet here and initiate another week of pushing ourselves slightly higher than we have already been operating. It's my pleasure and delight to walk this journey with you. Remember, this is a personal journey that I just have the amazing honor and privilege of doing it along with you. I would still be doing this every day, even if I was alone, because I'm committed to make sure that 2020 counts, that I won't remember 2020 because of coronavirus only, but I would remember it because of the changes that I made during this pathway. As Wanjiru said yesterday, it's time for us to shelve the first edition and start writing the second edition. So let's push forward and let's keep going. That will be it from me. My name is Dr. Job Mogire from the House of Mastery.